Libra, welcome to your love reading. I hope that you've been well. We're going to do a little deep dive today. We're going to go into your past, present, and future energies with some tarot cards. I have the Tarot Nefertari here, and then I have some love oracle deck cards, as well as some advice cards that I'll pull at the end from the African Goddess Rising oracle deck. Has a bit more detail, affirmations, and things like that to help you on your journey. All right, this is for all Libra placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, cross watchers are also welcome. For those who don't know, I'm a Libra Moon, so this should be really fun. And let's get started. Spirit, I thank you for the opportunity to read for the Libra collective at this time regarding their love life and journey. And I ask for your guidance as well as protection for myself, the collective, and the message as we go through this active divination together. I ask for clear and concise messages that I may be able to guide Libra on their love and interpersonal relationship journey, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity. Ashe Amin. All right, well, let's go ahead and get right into it. There is a little thunderstorm that kind of kicked up earlier. Seems kind of like it's calming down a little bit. It was a little bit more hectic earlier. So hopefully it doesn't come through too much. I try to adjust the gain settings on the microphone so the mic is not as sensitive. All right, let's get into it. Past, present, future regarding love and interpersonal relationships. What is going on for Libra? Thank you. In the past, we have the Five of Cups. Okay. And this is all relative to you also, so because this is still general, even though it's a love-focused reading. So the recent past could be anywhere from yesterday all the way to a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago, baby. This is really all relative to you. In the present position, we have... Oh, no, this is still past. Okay, sorry. I gotta do what I'm told, baby. I gotta do what I'm told. Present, thank you. Present position. Okay, nice. Good for you. Three of Pentacles. Okay. King of Cups clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Not bad at all. Future. Ooh, who is that? Someone showed their face. Judgment. Let me go ahead and just clarify Judgment real quick. One card. See what's going on here. Thank you. Oh. Okay. I'll take it. I will take it. All right. Okay. I'm not mad at all. So in the past, you were dealing with something that was pretty stressful. Pretty stressful. You were going through a period of emotional lack. You know what I mean? You were down bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. You have the Five of Cups here. So you were dealing with somebody that made you feel kind of neglected a little bit. Like you didn't really feel special. You didn't feel cared for. You know, you just weren't. It just wasn't all the way there. They might have been nice, like good enough, but it wasn't where you wanted it to be, right? You also had the Seven of Wands. So this person might also have been putting you in positions. Maybe they weren't defending you. Maybe their family, this is just an example. Maybe their family, was giving you a hard time. Maybe their mom was giving you a hard time or whatever, and they weren't really defending you. Perhaps they were putting you in situations, triangulating you, putting you in situations with other people where you were uncomfortable socially. And they might inadvertently do it because what I'm hearing is the way that their family system is, they might come from a very dysfunctional family where people communicate in very dysfunctional and like low vibrational ways. So they learn this triangulation so young. I don't even think that this person realizes that the way that they rope other people into problems and create trials and tribulations and create stress and strife between people because they might tell people's business and gossip, or maybe, like I said, they don't defend you when others speak poorly about you and they're a people pleaser. Whatever the case may be, they did not create safety in their relationship. In the present, you have the King of Cups clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So it looks like you now have somebody coming to you. This is a total 180. I don't know if this is the same person. That much is not clear to me. So your person you might have left them and they did like a 180 and came back and you're able to restart the connection. with them and it's on a healthier foot, or take it as it resonates, or you may be with an entirely new person. And if this is the case, either way, whether it's a new person or whether your person has cleaned up their act and come back into the picture, that much is not clear, and it might not be made clear to me because it can be either or. So just take it as it resonates. You're moving into a situation where you're able to learn from each other, but you're also able to cultivate abundance together. So you're able to cultivate an abundance of love, cultivate an abundance of material resources. As a Libra, your Venusian, you're a Venus-ruled sign, much like Taurus. I'm a Taurus sun and Libra moon. And so when your love life is going well, your money also reflects that. When your love life is in shambles, so is your money, usually, because these things are connected. It's all energetically aligned. Then you're coming into your future, you have Judgment. So with the Judgment card, you're waking up and you're realizing that, you know, this is the life I'm supposed to be living. This is the dynamic I'm supposed to be in. This is the person I'm supposed to be with, or this is the version of the person that I deserve. You're waking up and you're realizing you're achieving ultimate clarity as it pertains to your situation. And you are so abundant now. You have so much that you can so much love, right? So much of an air of self-love that you've cultivated. You're actually able to easily empathize with others and give that love to others, even if they can't give it to themselves. So even if this is like a new person that you're dealing with and you've let your ex go, you have empathy for your ex. It's not like where it's like, F that MF and I can't stand their ass. It's not even like that. Like, you might, clearly you don't want to be with that person if that's the case, but you have empathy for them because you realize that they are a product of their environment and you learned lessons that you needed to learn from experiencing them as a person. And so because of that, like, you just achieve this ultimate clarity and you're able to empathize with others and you're able to access and dig into this abundant well of love and empathy and compassion that you have, not just for self, but for others. And you also, in conjunction with that, have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is a very studious energy, is a very curious energy. And so you have someone that's very curious about you, but you are also very curious about life. Your penchant for enjoying life and for bringing creativity and desire and love wherever you go as a Libra placement is starting to come back. You're starting to get your spark back, is what I'm getting. So with that being said, I mean, is there anything else that I need to know about the present position? Thank you. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Very, very happy energy. So you have somebody coming in or something. So like I said, it might be that your ex, you let them go and like gave them some time to clean up their act and they've come back as like a new person and they're being consistent and you're really happy. Or this may be a new person that's coming in and you're extremely happy with the way that they're carrying themselves and how they're handling you. We're going to get into the specifics with these oracle cards, these love oracle cards, because I would like to know what's going on. Hopefully this reading is of service to you and it gives you a little bit of guidance on your journey, as well as a little comfort. These cards are a little slippery, hence my awkward handling when I shuffle, because they're still a little new. All right, so in the past, like, what was going on? Thank you. Ooh. Okay, so in the past, you actually have abundance, positive mindset, manifest, gratitude and bliss and blessings. So you started manifesting, even though there's money depicted on the card, you know, all these things are interconnected as we just spoke about, but you started manifesting an abundantly loving and abundantly desire-filled. You started manifesting that in the past when you were actually in this negative relationship. So when you were in this negative iteration of the relationship, if you're with the same person, or if you were in this negative situation with your ex, if you're moving on to a new person, just take it as it resonates, you actually started manifesting your new person when you were with the old person. And so now you're in this scenario where you are now able to go forth and you are able to claim what is yours in the present and have this positive experience because you started manifesting this in the past. I think that's actually really cool. All right, anything else that you can tell me about the past? Thank you. All right, so we have clock, needing time. Cycles take time to heal and progressing. I'm hearing that your past person, they needed time. They needed time to mature. They needed time to miss you, also, is what I'm hearing. You might have put distance between you and them, taken a break, broken up. Like, they needed time and distance to actually be able to appreciate you for who you are. So that's really interesting. Anything else for the past before we move into the present? Okay. We have mirror. Mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, and inner wounds. So this person very well might have been a mirror, a karmic mirror. And so a lot of the things that you don't like about this person are subconsciously things that you don't like about yourself, but you may or may not have realized it yet. So that person also, you also needed time as well to see that and to process those lessons. And then lastly, we have not today, boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. So this person might have had a very avoidant attachment style. They might back away when you try to come close and have conversations that are important. They might have had a very immature way of dealing with conflict as well, is what I'm hearing. So all of these things put you in this emotionally lacking position with the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Wands, and ultimately led you into the present where you are now. So it looks like whether you broke up with them and found someone new, or whether you gave that person some space and they came back to you a changed person, either way, you put distance and you went towards what was serving you. So let's look at the present position. What's going on in the present? What is happening in the present? Thank you. So we have the butterfly, evolving in growth, next phase, healing inner child, and releasing the past. So you're releasing a lot of the negative emotions that you went through in the past. I always say that it's, you get to a point of kind of cruise control once you have been able to process the emotional parts of the negative experience, or positive, whatever it is, and just distill and concentrate and take away the lesson. Right? So keep the lesson and discard the rest. Process and then discard the rest. We also have teddy bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, and want to date. For a lot of you, this is a new person. I'm not going to lie to you. For a lot of you, this is actually just a new person. But if it's a new version of the old person, just be mindful of old patterns and just be vigilant. You don't need to be paranoid, but just be aware. Nothing is wrong with taking into account history that you and someone have had, especially if it influenced where you are now. But for a lot of you, this is a new person who is very intentional about cultivating this relationship with you and giving you this 9 of Pentacles energy. They're very much concentrated and focused on how they can bring you this fulfillment, because they see, as soon as they saw you, they knew that they wanted to give this to you. I said something similar, I believe, in the Taurus love reading. So like myself, you might also have Taurus in your chart. All right, what else in the present moment can we take away? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Can we try again? Can we try again, please? Let's shuffle and try again. Yeah, for a lot of... Ooh, the cards almost flew off the table. For a lot of you, this is a new person. And a lot of you are kind of nervous because you're like, what if it's like the last time? But this is if it's a whole different person, then it can't be like last time, can it? Because it's a new person. You have talking, interested, awaiting messages, text, calls, emails, talking more. Somebody is waiting. Like, some of you already start talking to this person and they're sitting around the phone waiting. Like, their phone is in their pocket, burning a hole in the pocket. They want to check those messages every 5 minutes if they can. They don't want to seem like they're fiending, but baby, they're like, Jodeci, you hear me? Okay. You got them fiending. Okay, whoever this new person is, because it does, for the vast majority of you, this is a new person. I'm just going to be honest. There is a smaller collective of you for whom you've let go of your previous person, gave them some time to bloom and mature, and they came back, but that is not the majority of you. The majority of you that will come across as reading, this is a new person. What else is going on in the present moment? Ooh, the dragonfly. So lighthearted and adapt, finding out and changing, things coming to light, and healing. So this is a very nourishing, a very soul nourishing card. A lot of this new connection is actually allowing you to put to bed a lot of the stress that you felt from the old connection. So this new person seems to bring a very healing energy, or rather the new connection that you're in seems to be bringing a very healing energy to you. We also have healing heart. You can't make this up. Like, healing heart, right? And it says healing heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction, as well as healing abusive relationship patterns. So you're healing. This new connection is allowing you to heal from a lot of the nonsense that you experienced in the past with the previous person that kind of left you in this like lacking, and you left them behind. So what can we say of the future? Ooh, love. Okay, unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. So this person is in it for the long haul. You might not see it now, this new person, because they're trying not to seem too attached. But this person's in it for the long haul. Okay, like and you realize that this is what you deserved all along. When I say the judgment, you realizing that this is what you deserved all along. Now you're able to have empathy for your ex. When I said all this stuff earlier, now does it make sense? You're able to have empathy for your ex because you've experienced love beyond what they could have ever given you. You're not even upset with them by the time you get to the future. You're not even mad at them anymore because you're just not even capable. Like, you're not capable. There's this show called Smiling Friends that I love. It's so funny and weird. And there's an episode like where they have to, the show is about people whose job it is to make other people smile. So they're tasked with like making this guy, this shrimp guy whose girlfriend broke up with him, smile. And, they're actually not even able to like, they can't fix his fashion sense. Like, he looks crazy regardless of what he wears. Like, he's not really good at, like, they try to do everything to make him seem more appealing and attractive to get his ex back, and none of it works. And so at the end, like, one of the main characters, Charlie, he's sitting with the shrimp guy and he's like, yo, like, you're just effed. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not even trying to be like rude. Like, it's just in your nature. That is what I'm hearing. Like, you're not even mad at your ex no more. You're like, yo, like, I'm not even mad at you. You're just effed. Like, you're just emotionally effed up. Like, it's in your nature. Like, I'm not even mad at you. It's cool. Because now you're getting loved on properly by this new person. That's part of what gives you the capacity to be able to have empathy for your ex, is literally because you are in this era of like true love, I guess you could say, abundant love. We have self-indulgence, self-worth, and value, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So in releasing this stressful situation you were in the past and embracing this new relationship and giving it a chance and having it flourish, you're actually able to pour more into yourself, which is important as a Venus-ruled sign. Self-love and indulgence is very, very important. Is there anything for the future? Anything else? Ooh, Lord. Is there anything else in the future that we should know about for the Libra collective? Be mindful of communication patterns. Do not take any type of resentment or like weird communication patterns that you might have developed in your previous relationship. Do not bring that in the new relationship. So be sure to journal about these things. If you need to talk to somebody and you can, please do that. But don't bring your old negative patterns into the new relationship. You have healthy choices. Self-love and self-care, being happier, love and life. Yeah. Bring the lessons, like the positive habits from the lessons that you learned from your past into your present. Don't bring the unhealthy communication patterns into the future and in your present. Leave that in the past. Is there anything else before we close off here? Is there anything else? Okay, let's go into the advice. Very solid. Very solid. Okay, so we are going to pull some advice cards from the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. I love this deck because I think the affirmations they provide are really helpful and very nourishing for the soul, which is what we need right now. All right, so what advice is there for the Libra collective as it pertains to love and interpersonal relationships at this time? Ooh. Yeah, watch those communication patterns. Like, watch it. If you need to watch some throat chakra, I'm about to be doing the same thing. You need to be watching some throat chakra, meditation, music, videos, frequencies, whatever you need to do, please do it. If you need to drink a special herbal tea, whatever, do it. Journal, clear up your throat chakra, say what needs to be said. Thank you. All right, so we have Ngame, desire. So I'm going to go ahead. I love the imagery on the cards. I think the imagery is just gorgeous. So we have desire. Let me go ahead and read that. It's on page 8. Okay. So for Ngame, Ngame is the goddess of desire, coming from the Ashanti or Akan people from mostly what is today present day Ghana. The temple element, or excuse me, the element is going to be air, which you are a Libra, so that is you. Ngame is the triple moon goddess of the Ashanti. Every new day, this mother goddess rebirths the sun, shooting life into us with her moon bow. Her lunar rays illuminate souls. Ngame's guidance is to dream bigger. Puny desires constrict you, right? So you started manifesting this abundant relationship when you were in a very unfulfilling place, right? So you know this from experience already, Libra. Right? So puny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. What do you really desire? Get specific, see it, smell it, feel it, call it in now. What you desire desires you. Does your desire flow from love or fear? Manifestations that come from fear-based desires keep you safe and small. Desires that come from your soul expand your world. And your declaration or affirmation is, what I desire desires me. So keep that in mind. What you desire desires you, baby. And then we also have 7 sisters, which represent creativity. I love the 7 sisters. Here's the imagery on the card. Okay. So 7 sisters. So the 7 sisters are the goddesses of creativity, and they are from New Orleans. They represent the element of air. Once again, you are an air element, baby. That's you, okay? So the 7 sisters were a mystical New Orleans family of identical master psychics. I don't know why I can't read today. Oh my goodness. Master psychics and conjure women who never aged. But were they? Were the 7 sisters one shape-shifting woman or 7? Time will never tell. The 7 sisters' guidance is create, create, create. You come from conjurers and creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply your magic. You are a cosmic creatrix and creative force. The embodiment here is, you are a divine nation within one person. How creative do you allow yourself to be? Break out of your comfort zone and into your creative fertility. You have the power that creates planets, so yes, you are creative. No one else's opinion matters here. Let your inner child play to awaken your creativity. Creating is birthing, is manifesting. It's all the same. And your declaration or affirmation is, I am a creative visionary. So your sense of creativity is also important. I'm hearing that that's a part of the self-indulgence and self-care that we talked about earlier. So part of your self-care is to engage in art. Like I said, as Venusian signs, art, beauty, creativity, desire, indulging the senses. These are all things that are really important for our upkeep and for our spiritual well-being. So with that being said, I'm really happy for you, Libra. It looks like you're coming into a really nourishing new connection, and I'm really excited to see where it goes for you. We will talk soon. I hope that this message has been of service to you. If it has, please don't hesitate to subscribe and help create a community here where we can all learn from each other and learn together on our journey. With that being said, I hope that you stay healthy, stay blessed, stay well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.